Hello, everyone. Okay, we're gonna be at the Aeon Mall. I'm looking for a bank so I can open a bank account here, and then we have to buy a refrigerator. But they also sell those here too at the Aeon Mall. This mall looks really nice. It looks a hell of a lot nicer than the mall downtown, the Aeon 1, the Aeon 2. It certainly looks bigger and nicer, so I hope I can find everything I need because it's really big. But I'm sure I can. Anyway, and there's something next to it. I don't know what the heck this is over next door, but I intend to find out. Let me just show you what it is. Looks like some kind of big old casino or something, really. That's probably what it is, a casino, I would think. Big old place, humongous. Anyway, so let's just go into the mall, see if we can find a bank first. That's going to be a challenge in itself, I can assure you. And let me just try and look it up on Google before I get lost in here. Oh, I know. I'll ask the security guard. Hi, sir. Akun, do you know where the ABA Bank is? Oh, over there? Okay, thanks, my brother. Thank you. My sister, do you know where the ABA Bank is? Second floor? Oh, cool, you're awesome. Okay, that was easy. Thank you so much. You're pretty. Wait, ow. Oh, just kidding. I know life is a joke, man. gotta drink it up. What do you think? Oh, there's someone tried to get in, right? Yeah, they tried to get in last minute, yeah. Oh, wow, that's cool. God is great every day. Lord Buddha. Yes. Oh, after you, my brothers. Thank you so much. Now we're gonna go to, here's the ATM machine. And here's the ABA Bank machine. I wanted the actual branch. Is there an ABA Bank branch? What does this say? This is, I don't know what the hell this is. I am just at a loss for words. AC Leda Bank PLC. Acleda. That's the Acleda Bank. This is, you know where the ABA Bank is? It's over here? Oh, cool. Thank you so much. And then we go to ABA Bank is over here. Oh, right, ABA Bank, see it? Oh, that was easy. Oh my goodness, look how filled it is. I need a number. This is how you get a refrigerator back to your house on one of these big tuk-tuks. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, that's good. That'll work perfectly. So this is how you get your refrigerator back to your house. You get it on a big transport vehicle like this, and there's still room for you to sit. He said when I get the refrigerator back to my house, he says, because the roads are so bumpy, he says don't plug it in for 8 hours. No problem with that. My friends. I won't be using it for 8 hours. So, okay. He says if it gets damaged during transport, it's not his fault. Yeah, of course. So if it gets damaged but I do have a 1-year warranty on it. But so let me check it here. As you can see, I'm kind of crunched in here, but there's just barely enough room for me to sit. However, this is a big refrigerator, and he's taking it by motorcycle. We're taking by motorcycle to my house, and so that's cool. I told him where I was going already, so he should have no problem finding it. And tried to get my driver's license today. They said I needed to get a residency letter from the chief of my village, so I've got to get that done. I'll do that when I come back from Vietnam, and then I'll have a Cambodian driver's license. Also, I tried to get a bank account today through one of the banks here, and all their systems have been down for 2 days. They said they can't do anything for 2 days, so that wasn't very convenient. But hey, you know, what can you do? Anyway, so just have to tolerate all the inconveniences of life, I guess. Yeah. So anyway, it's going to take about 20 minutes to get back to the house I've rented, and we'll put this refrigerator in the house, which we will open up when I come back from Vietnam on the 7th. I did promise the viewers that I was going to go to Vietnam and show them. This was like a year ago. I promised all the viewers I was going to go to Vietnam if my channel, excuse me, if my channel got bigger. So anyway, I had to save up my own money to go. I was thinking about moving to Vietnam, but with the teaching, I found out all the teaching requirements there are so strict that they don't let you get a work permit there unless you have a 4-year degree. So I don't want to teach illegally, like most teachers in Vietnam are teaching illegally, and I don't want to do that. So I'll teach in Cambodia legally. And anyway, I like the Cambodian people, their culture. They're very good people, very humble people. And I mean, today it surprised me. A man walked into a coffee shop where I was sitting down and having a nice iced tea, and he took his hat off. He actually took his hat off and then looked down when he came in. And so I asked the lady at the coffee shop, I said, well, why did he take his hat off when he walked in? I thought he was paying respect to the lady, who was a quite attractive young lady at the coffee shop. I thought, well, he's paying respects to her, which is a good thing. But she said no. She said he was she said he was paying respects to you because you're older than he is, and the Cambodian people always respect their elders. And I was like, whoa. I said, like, you know, only in a wonderful country like Cambodia do they have like some kind of like respect for other people. And so I was really impressed by that. And wow, I mean, I certainly didn't want respect from anybody, but he was very respectful. And wow, I mean, I was really humbled by that. Yeah, they're really wonderful people. It's a whole different culture. Their culture is about 1,000,000 times better than any culture I've ever seen in my life. So it's really a thing it's a wonder to witness this kind of behavior. I'm looking for stoves today too, but all the stoves, I mean, they have these natural gas stoves that are really cheap, but they run on natural gas, and I wouldn't have the slightest idea on where to buy natural gas from. Maybe I'll have to research that, and if I can figure out where to get natural gas from, then maybe that's a really good option. I do like cooking with fire, and maybe that's a good option to do. I think I have to research that. Also, they have electric stoves. The electric stoves are like, they fit into the countertop, and the electric stoves are more expensive. For a 4-burner stove, they're like $400, like $100 a burner. But I think natural gas, for a 2-burner natural gas stove, it's like $80, so you could get 2 of those, and then have a 4-burner stove for, you know, less, about $160 for a 4-burner gas stove. But I've got to find out where to get natural gas. I don't want to have it pumped into the house. I would have to use the like the natural gas containers, and I've done that before in India, and it can be dangerous if the containers aren't filled correctly or they have a leak of some sort. I had a friend die in India from one of those natural gas containers because they didn't find the leak in it, and he got a cold. He got a cold in India, like the flu, where he couldn't smell natural gas. He couldn't smell anything because it was cold. It's like God's arrangement, apparently. So he couldn't smell anything out of the ordinary, and so he lit the flame in India, and the whole room blew up. So anyway, that's the problem with natural gas. But I think if you can get a natural gas stove, I think in Cambodia they probably will have better technology where they fill it properly. Because I'll be honest with you, in Cambodia, the people here do things the right way. And it seems like, I mean, this country reminds me about, it reminds me of India, but it's like in a lot more like civilized fashion. Like in India, like everybody does whatever they want, and they just flip out on you when they want, and do all kinds of weird stuff to you when they want, or steal from you or whatever. But here the people are so kind and gentle and wonderful people. I think I've found a place that I'm really going to enjoy teaching in for the next year, because I would like to help their children, and they have such a good culture that, I want to make it, give them more opportunities to make more money and to learn. And so that's the way to do it. And anyway, keep me from getting bored and keep me able to pay the rent and everything. So, we'll see what. I'm going to start looking for work probably after I get settled in. I'm still settling in. I just bought some furniture today, and I bought my refrigerator. I'll show you when I get to my house what kind of furniture I got. And it was fairly inexpensive. It was, they come in sets of furniture. It was fairly inexpensive. I got a locking cabinet, a couch, and 2 chairs. I think it was like $300 for all of that. So anyway, in America it would be well over $1,000 for what I bought today for $300. So I'll show you that just to kind of give you an idea of the prices. And the people that sold me this furniture, I mean, they like to bargain with me, and they gave me a higher price, and I told them, I went down on them, and then they, I got $20 off what they told me. So hey, no, it's $30. They got $30 off what they told me. So they always start up high, but then they'll give you like $30 per egg. So they're pretty nice about it. Pretty cool. Yeah. Anyway, so I'll show you that when I get to my house. I'll show you the furniture I bought. And I'm not going to open this refrigerator for 8 hours like he told me not to. So I'll just leave it until I come back from Vietnam. I'll leave it all boxed up. All right, over now. Thank you. Have a blessed day. So here's my new couch, tables, and chairs. All for $250. In America, it'd be about probably $800. And my new refrigerator. This we brought back home on the tuk-tuk. And this one, it says not to plug it in for 8 hours if it's been on its side, so that all the oil runs back into the compressor properly, or else it'll stop working. You don't want that. So anyway, I'm getting more settled And oh, refrigerator, yeah, that was pricey. That was about $300. Yeah, the refrigerator was about $350, and the couch and 2 chairs was $250. So spent about $600, and I figured I had a budget of $1,000 to furnish my house. So I still have $400 if I need anything else. Oh, I need a stove, that's right. That's gonna cost $100 and something. So anyway, and pans, pots and pans, things like that. So yeah, so I got $400 left over to furnish this house. And then once it's furnished and I'm all settled in, I'll go look for work. And I found about 4 schools that I want to apply to on the way home from the AN Mall. And they're international schools, they're good schools, so they will probably pay decent so that I can afford my rent for the rest of the year. So anyway, you just got to plan ahead and then go find yourself your employment. I have my work permit for 1 year, so I should be good to go. Oh yeah, I got to get a printer too, so I can print out my resumes to hand out to the schools. So it's a process, you know, and I'll do all that when I come back from Vietnam on the 7th. So that'll be cool. So I'm looking forward to going over to Vietnam and seeing that. I did find out this house, everything on the walls, you know, is Chinese. So the family that was in this house before me was a Chinese family from China. I don't know where it happened to them, but this is all Chinese. And yeah, so the family before me was Chinese that lived here. All this stuff's Chinese, except for this, which is English. Tell you one thing about Cambodia is like, you know, the second you go outside, or for me anyway, I'm not used to the heat yet, and hopefully this will change, but the second I go outside, I immediately am covered in sweat, and all my shirt's completely soaked every day. So let me see. So I'll just kind of show you. You can see, you know, you're covered in sweat whenever you go outside, and your shirt is covered in sweat. Nothing you can do about it. I think as time goes on and my body gets used to this climate, I think that it'll probably be less, that I won't sweat so much, because I don't see the Cambodian people don't sweat like I am. So this happened to me in India too. When I first went to India for the first like 2 months, I was sweating exactly like this. And then my body got used to it, and I stopped sweating after about 2 months, I guess. I suppose it just takes a while to get adjusted. So hopefully that's all it is. Just getting adjusted to this climate, which is a tropical climate. So anyway, I have to put more repellent on, and I'm gonna go out and get some nice iced tea. And then well, I hope you have a blessed rest of your day. I'll be flying out tonight to Vietnam at 10:30 p.m. So maybe I'll get a little sleep in. I don't know, it's almost 4 p.m. now. All right, talk to everyone later. Have a great day. Thank you. So anyway, I want to say, when you're talking sweating in Cambodia, I mean, there's no AC in this house, and I'm having, the owner of the house is installing it on the 7th. When I get back from Vietnam, the AC will be put in the house, and thank God I can't wait, because, I mean, I'll show you what it's like to be in a house with no AC. Let me show you. So this is what it's like to be in a house with no AC. And I mean, you can see you're just like covered in sweat. And then here, look, you can see. Let me turn it around. Hold on. One thing I want to do is make videos that are real. So I'm not going to pull any punches. I'm going to just tell the honest truth about everything. But it's a really hot climate, and this time of year it seems like it's exceptionally hot. Okay, I stepped into the house for 15 minutes, and now you can look and see how much sweat is soaking my pants, soaking on this side too, starting to soak. I mean, we're talking major sweat. I mean, it's just like pouring out of your body kind of sweat. Anyway, like I said earlier, I'm not going to pull any punches. I'm not going to tell you. I mean, there's certain drawbacks if you what you may not enjoy, and that would be the mosquitoes in Cambodia. They are brutal, and if you're not used to this climate like me, I mean, you're just going to sweat. You're going to go outside and just be covered in sweat and soaking wet. So those are two things that you'll face if you move to Cambodia. But other than that, everything else is beautiful. The people are beautiful. I love the people. Like I said earlier, they're very nice people, very friendly and kind. And so I only got in one argument with one person, and that was because he was trying to bully me for some reason, and I don't know why. I didn't do anything to him, but he was trying to bully me, and so I only got one argument with one person since I've been here, and it's been over, I've been here about a month now, and so, and there's my chairs. I love my chairs. And so anyway, it's been over a month now. Here's my couch. Here's my couch once again. And I love my couch. I'm sitting on my couch. It's very comfortable. So anyway, I've been here for a month, and I just got in one really nasty fight verbal fight with a person that was trying to bully me. And I told him to stop it. And then he told me he was going to throw me over the wall in Angkor Wat and kill me. Okay, so that's the only argument I got in. And then he said he was going to kill me, and I said, and we got in a big fight about it, and a verbal fight. And then he said, come over here, I'm going to throw you and kill you. Like I'm going to walk over and let him do it, right? So anyway, so I pulled my mace out. I said, the only thing that's going to happen to you is I'm going to mace you in the face. If you get within, striking distance. But he was the only one that I got in a fight verbally with in a month. Now, if I was in America, if you're in America, and I was getting in arguments with people at least once a day in my job, and at least once a day I'd get in an argument, a really brutal, nasty argument, and at least twice a week I was threatened in America to be beat up, and that's just what the job I had, working with 50 people a day, different people a day. And so I was working with a lot of underprivileged people, gang members, drug addicts, drug dealers, whatever, trying to take them from one place to another. But at least in America, I was getting threatened, and this is no joke. I finally got tired of it because, whenever I'd call the police, they wouldn't do anything. The police wouldn't do anything to these people. They'd threaten to kill me or beat me up or whatever because they wanted to smoke in the bathroom or do all kinds of stuff they weren't supposed to that was illegal. And I'd tell them not to do it, and then they threatened to kill me over it, So that's America, and that's, the breakdown of society in America is what I'm thinking that is. And I was having, God, I'm so glad I'm here now. I'll turn the camera so you can see see my face. But anyway, so I'm so glad I'm here now, and I can actually talk to people and and communicate with them and talk to them, and they're all really friendly and really nice. and it's so rare. God, my life was a living hell in America. People threatened to beat me up because of my skin color, or fight me, or you know, and it's no joke. I had been threatened to get beat up at least twice a week, so that's 8 times a month. I was threatened to be beat up on the job that I did, and also, you know, I was bullied and then you know, cussed out, whatever, for no reason. I didn't do anything to these people. I just asked them to follow the laws, you know, and my company made me ask them to do it. So it's not like I wanted to, you know. I was just doing what my company told me to do. So I'm so very, very thankful that I'm finally in a situation where I can be peaceful and deal with people that are nice. You know, I haven't. That one person that I met said he was going to kill me and throw me over the wall of Angkor Wat. You know, he was going to throw me over the wall because I told him to leave me alone. That's the only person I met that you know, threatened me, and I think he was just jealous because he was having some life problems or something, and he was just jealous for something, and so you know, I don't know. I don't think I could have done anything any different. I certainly didn't want to get involved in his life, but he tried to force his way into mine. So basically, when I threatened to mace him, he decided it wasn't worth it. Of course, it wouldn't be worth it because he threatened to murder me. I mean, you know. But anyway, I didn't want to mace him. I didn't want to do nothing with him. I just wanted to, you know, walk away, which I did. And when he saw I was going to mace him, he walked away too. So, you know, those things happen, I suppose. He was probably having a bad life experience. And I don't know what I could have done different to make his life any better. I guess I could have let him bully me or something. But I'm not into that, so I didn't want that to happen either. So I just want to be left alone. And I saw some really good schools today on the way over to the AN Mall. I saw a lot of schools that are really promising that I'm going to go apply for probably towards the middle of January, start working again, and get some money flowing in to cover all this moving expense and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, that's my life today, and hope you're having a great rest of your day and a blessed experience. Talk to you later. Thank you.